Our Transformers 1 countdown continues with an Oscar, Emmy, and Tony-nominated actor, Brian Tyree Henry. He voices a young Megatron. And in the clip you're about to see, he gets tricked by a young Optimus Prime into competing in a race with elite Transformers.
On your marks!
I can't believe we get to watch from the starting line. The best seats in the house. Why'd you bring jetpacks?
Get set!
It's time to show them we are more than meets the eye.
Oh, no.
And they're off!
Crazy! Sure feels like it.
I love that scene. Watch this whole movie again. Transformers 1, we're proud to say, is distributed by Paramount Pictures, part of Paramount Global, as we are part as well. And Brian Tyree Henry joins us now. Good to see you, sir.
Thank you for having me. I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Very happy to be here.
You even got the CBS sunshine.
I
Looks
know.
like
I did. I was like, it's early morning. I want people to know.
I love that jacket.
Thank you,
I
thank
love
you.
that jacket. So we've been teasing all morning that you think it's fun to play the villain. Tell us about that.
Well, you know, it's very interesting. I've been very fascinated with villains most of my life. Like when I was a kid, my parents always got me the villain toys. I always joked because I was like, oh, it's probably because they were the cheapest and they were the ones that were left. So, but I played with them like they were heroes. I always feel like villains are so misunderstood. We're always presented them to be dark and evil, but I was like, but they got there some way. Like, what happened? What happened in their life? And so being able to play Megatron gave me an opportunity to peel back that onion a little bit and figure out the core of who he is. So I wanted to get to the heart of who Megatron was so people would leave the theater being like, you know what? I actually understand. I feel that. I may be a Decepticon now. You know, make some converts.
You know, I was late for Talk of the Table, which I've been here 12 years, Brian, and never been late. And I said
It's an honor.
And I said I was talking to you, but this is what we were doing. I went across the hall to talk to Brian. Could we just see this video for just a second?
I carried her into the studio.
So he carried me, and he goes, "How much longer do I gotta carry you?"
I was like, don't have me sweating in this interview
He
now.
said, "How much longer do I gotta carry you, Gayle?" But anyway, thank you for that.
It's an honor.
He got muscles too. But this is the thing about the director said about this movie. He encouraged everybody. He wanted a childlike excitement on the set. He wanted everybody to bring elements of themselves. How did that show itself for you? Childlike excitement and bringing elements of yourself.
It's interesting. Where we meet Megatron and Optimus Prime is pretty much what I thought was like around the ages of 18, 19, maybe 20. And so I thought about myself at that age when I left at 18 to go to Morehouse College, and I moved to Atlanta. And I was just this young, precocious, incredibly hard-headed child that was trying to figure out how to be a man. And, you know, I remember there were certain moments in my life where I was like, well, I think I know who I am. Maybe this is my identity. Maybe these are the friends that I want to have. And then I remember disillusionment happening. Like, that was my first year voting and, like, all these different things. And so I was like, oh, well, maybe this is where D16 is. And so when it came to finding his voice and figuring out who he was, I tried to like imbue him with who I was at that moment. Because it's interesting in this movie, you get to actually like hear them as their younger selves, which means you get to hear them laugh, you get to hear them joke, you get to hear them have fears and dreams. And so I just wanted to kind of do a send up to my younger self when I was playing D16.
Mission accomplished.
It's beautiful how both origin stories kind of met as you were preparing for this film, which is incredible. You are getting Oscar buzz for the upcoming film, The Fire Inside. And if you haven't seen the trailer, please go check it out. It is amazing.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be someone who is nominated, and when you touch the screen, people take notice? Not just appreciating your talent, but also that you are one of the elites in this industry.
That is truly an honor. Thank you so much. I don't know, anytime I get characters that I'm so fortunate to play, I just always try to focus on their heart. Because I've been presented a lot of characters that it's very easy to be like, you know, they're people you wouldn't invite into your living room, or people that you kind of turn your back on, or people that, you know, have certain kind of hardness around them. And so all I want to do is allow people to care about them. I think about me when I watch, and I'm like, oh, I really want to show somebody that's reflected in people that we know. Like, I feel like every man that I've been fortunate enough to play is somebody that we know. And I feel like they deserve to be reflected.
Bring so much humanity to this role and every role that
Thank you.
Can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Transformers 1 is in theaters Friday.